Hey, hello and welcome. As you can see, I'm by myself today, and Julianne is sending her love and blessings, and she's probably watching this somewhere as well. So, first of all, can we all just intend to connect with each other around the world? So just take a moment, feel yourself present in your body, and just intend to connect energetically with the thousands of people around the world who are connected with us live, who are watching on recording, or listening to the translations. Just intend to connect and just feel that gentle energetic that we're creating together. And just invite that field to get stronger. We call for a deeper, stronger connection with each other. Very good. So many of you, I know, joined us for the program that we've started with Isabel Benares. And one of the things that came up on that first session is about isolation and how isolation actually limits us in dealing with the various limitations that we carry. And it's interesting because yesterday I was taking a walk in the morning and the commander came in. And that's quite unusual. Very often I'll hear Alcazar, but it's unusual for the commander. And it was interesting what he said, which was many thousands and thousands of people around the world have been meditating or praying or getting together for peace, peace on earth. The very tragic things that are happening in Palestine and what happened before in Israel is very much in the news. And this is triggering this response from people, which is beautiful. But what the commander said, which I found fascinating, was that as an individual, if you're praying or meditating to call peace on earth, the ability to do that depends on how much peace you have within you. And that many or even most of us carry a certain level of anger, frustration from the past, but it's things in the moment in our lives trigger that anger or that frustration. And he says, if you have that in your field, not necessarily happening in the moment, but if it's part of your energy because you have a repressed anger within you from some situations in your past, then your ability to transmit and intend peace on earth is limited. And what he was saying to me as I was going on that walk was that he was suggesting that we do a meditation around this might seem a little strange, but around bringing up our anger issues, but in a way that we can recognize them, recognize where they came from, what's created that anger limitation or that anger reaction that we have sometimes in our lives, to identify where that came from, take a look at that situation. So that might be inner child work, or it might be something more recent, an old argument, a difficult situation in your life, whatever it is that created unresolved anger. So his suggestion was to do a meditation that starts to enable us to be conscious of our anger and to invite situations into our lives that will start to trigger our anger in a way that we can perceive it, work with it, and hopefully let it go. So I don't know how you guys feel about that, but to me, if we go through this process where we meditate with the commander and they bring energies in to enable us to start to identify these old anger issues and get rid of them. Because the first thing about that is it will start to bring for our own selves a sense of inner peace. But what it will do is over the next days or weeks or months, depending on how much anger we have, what it will start to do is create, or you will create, because you've done this meditation, you will create situations that bring up your anger or your frustration, but in a way that you can catch it and look at it and decide, do I want to carry on with this or can I let it go now? So there's a few people responding, saying yes. And Heather is saying, it happened to me this morning. I'm ready to release anger for good. Well, I don't know if we can release anger for good, because there might be situations that come up as we move forward that do get us angry or frustrated, but we deal with it rather than repressing it. And we've been trained for so long not to speak our truth. And so when a situation happens, either with a partner or your boss or your kids or whatever, anger comes up. And because we've been told not to hurt anybody, not to speak our truth, we push it down. So, so a few people commenting about the ways that anger is coming up for them. So this is something that I'd like to do today. And after having that conversation with the commander, I went back. I was working in my office. And then I saw this article that reminded me of something that Alcazar said several years ago. And he said, are you aware of all the armed conflict, the wars that are happening on your planet? And he said, maybe you think there's 2 or 3. He said, but at that time, which was a few years ago, he said there are about 50 armed conflicts happening around the earth. And because of the nature of our media, we're not told about them. But what was interesting after having the conversation with the commander, I saw online something that, I just read it. It's the Geneva Academy of International Humanitarian Law and Human Rights. So the Geneva Academy states that there are currently 110 armed conflicts on the earth. So there's all kinds of fighting happening in small and large places around the world. Not only that, as Americans are probably aware, but maybe others aren't, every day this year, there has been at least one or two violent acts, mass shootings in this country. Every day, one or two. And a couple of times, I think there's been 3 in a single day. People going crazy in a sense and just taking a gun and shooting people. That doesn't include all the violence that happens, the gun violence that happens just in the family and just the odd incident where it's not a mass shooting. It's incredible what's happening. So, this is going to be an interesting one. I don't know how it's going to evolve, but I'm just going to invite everyone to just take a moment and imagine for your own self, are you ready to experience more inner peace? And what does that mean? Because it wants, the commander in this meditation will want to drop you into a deeper level of peace than you have already. So what does that mean to be in a deeper level of peace? And so, beloved ones, we will answer this question. And we invite you just to relax as we talk to you. Closing the eyes, perhaps. Relaxing into the body. If you are doing something, then we would suggest that stop doing it. If you need to carry on doing it, then listen to these words and feel these energies a little later. You do not really know what it will be like to experience deeper inner peace. For your anger or frustration that has been repressed, and most people have it, those repressed vibrations, that repressed energetic, doesn't allow you to drop deeper. And so when you do move into a deeper level of peace, it affects all areas of your life. There is a calmness in the body. The body actually functions more beautifully, more naturally. But not only that, when you are in a peaceful state and the various challenges and difficulties that occur in a normal lifetime, you are coming from a place of deeper inner stillness. And with that, there is more clarity. And so instead of reacting in frustration or anger, you react from clarity. You respond to the situation. It does not trigger you as it might have done before. And so you start to find that you can resolve issues and situations more easily. So, beloved ones, the inner peace that the commander wishes to support you in moving into can touch you in many different ways. It actually changes your personality if you allow it to go very deep. People will wonder what has happened. You are more relaxed. You are smiling more. And after a while, even the stress on your face will disappear. So, beloved ones, we would like to step aside now and invite the commander to come and guide this meditation. Okay. The commander speaks. I greet you on behalf of many galactic races that gather together to assist humanity at this critical time of evolution, of awakening, of consciousness on your earth, Terra, Gaia. As you have heard from this one Prageet, we have made this suggestion and we invite you all to consider it. It will hold a potential, as has been said, for deeper peace. That peace will come as you invite the various frustrations and angers that have been repressed from past situations, unresolved situations that are carried in your field. What we will be doing in this meditation is assisting you to invite over the next days and weeks situations into your life that would normally trigger your anger, your frustration. Why? Because we will be bringing also an energy to support you catching that reaction. We will be bringing an energy to support your clarity, so that when you notice the frustration or the anger arising, you do not push it down, you do not express it at another, but you feel it and you investigate. You ask yourself, why is this happening right now? When did it happen before? When did it happen before where I did not express, where I pushed it down? There needs to be that willingness to investigate. And we will support you, beloved ones. Even though we will be doing this short meditation with you, we are available always So in this meditation, we will be asking you to give us your permission to assist you in moments in your future when frustration or anger arises. So in this meditation, we will support you in loosening, if you will, the attachment to these old anger issues that you may or may not be aware of. Then these will arise in your life in moments where you can catch, notice, and resolve. And we will be energetically there to support you if you give us your permission. Okay? So let us move into the meditation now. And so, as Alcazar always guides you, first connect to the energy of your beautiful planet, asking inside for the earth to embrace you in her energy field. Feeling her energies gently caressing you. Relax into her energy, into her presence. Very good. And now, inviting an etheric stargate to come down around you, asking inside. We call for an etheric stargate to come to each and every one participating in this meditation at this moment of now, beyond time, beyond space, in the quantum field. For you are always within the quantum field. Feel the stargate around you and ask for it to activate. We call for the activation of all the stargates around your world. As they activate, they all connect together as one, creating a field around your earth. Visualize this field, this great system around your world. And now we ask each one of you to ask inside for your etheric stargate to vibrate up through the dimensional ranges, the dimensional frequencies, up to the 12th dimension. And we call for a strong 12th dimensional energetic field in all the etheric stargates and all the physical stargates around the world. Each one of you asking inside for your stargate to vibrate at the 12th dimensional level. And as you simply relax more and more into this 12th dimensional energetic, your own vibration will gently rise and harmonize with the energies around you. Nothing to do. It happens all by itself as you relax. Feeling your own vibration. And as Alcazar has guided you before, we ask each one of you now to combine your intention from the mind, your desire from your heart, and to ask for all the guides that were assisting you in this global gathering eclipse. Each one of you now asking with a strong intention to call forth all those guides from the many realms and dimensions. And can you feel already there is an energetic response? Just feel as all the masters, the angelic realm, so many representatives from around your universe, your star families, bringing their energy into this moment of now, into this global meditation. Feel. And then ask for their continued support in this meditation, and ask for their presence and support to get stronger. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer. And as we have said in our preamble, we are going to ask each one of you for your permission to work with you in this meditation. As we have said, we will be bringing energies to you to assist in allowing any repressed anger, frustration to come up in your life over the next days and weeks. Situations which will trigger the old reaction of anger, but with the energies we will be bringing you, our intention is to support you, patching those moments rather than expressing outward at another or at the situation. You catch the anger, the frustration, and you say, good. Thank you for arising. Thank you for letting me see and catch this old pattern of anger. Where did it come from? When did I repress this in similar situations? What happened before to create this pattern? And you ask yourself, your higher self, your superconscious, your soul, whichever word works for you. You ask this higher consciousness that is you. Where did this come from? Show me. Let me understand that past situation. Let me take a look without judgment, with clarity, from a place of higher consciousness. For beloved ones, you vibrate at a higher level of consciousness now than back when this program of fear created anger or frustration. Fear of speaking your truth, fear of expressing, or fear of another. You repressed your anger. And so, beloved ones, we will support you if you give your permission in those moments. And so when you notice the anger arising and you say, thank you for arising, where did this come from? Take a moment and call forth the commander, if you wish, or the guides that are here right now, or your favorite master, whatever, call them, for they can all assist you in that moment. And feel our presence, if you can, in that moment. Pause, invite us in, and then investigate that old program of anger or frustration. This is what we are offering you. And so now we ask each one of you to state clearly, yes, I would appreciate this support. Or no, thank you, not at this time. I do not wish to resolve these anger issues. If you do not respond, then we will assume that it is a no thank you. Respond now if you have not. Very good. And so we will proceed. Right now, Alcazar and the commander are working together. And so we ask each one of you to feel very present in your body, alert. And now, each one of you asking for a cocoon of energy to come down around you, as you have experienced many times before. You can visualize, if you like, a column of light coming down and surrounding you, with you in the center. This light field around you creates the space inside, where when we bring energies to you, they are unique to you. We know you perhaps better than you know yourself. We see you on all levels and dimensions. We see those areas within you where the anger habit resides. It is not for us to remove it. That is for you. In this cocoon, we can bring you energies to support the process that we have already outlined. And so feel this cocoon around you, this barrier of light around you that prevents any others coming to you during this meditation. So no interference can be there. And as we have said, because you are unique, the energy is coming to you, unique to you. And we start this process right now. And so a first energy coming into your cocoon is actually to support you relaxing a little deeper. And so consciously desire to relax, asking every cell of your body to relax. Very good. And that energy will continue as we now bring another energetic to you. As we bring these new rays of energy into your cocoon, because you are unique, there is not a general field coming to each one of you. And so this next energy again is unique to you. Here it comes now, gently coming into your cocoon. Nothing to do, just sensing it, allowing it, welcoming it. Another energy about to come, which is going to be gently caressing that which you would call your emotional body. An energy that can help your emotional body feel safe, protected. And so we bring this energy to you right now. And here it comes, gently into your cocoon, very gently coming down, nothing to do. Some of you might sense this energy. Do not be worried if you do not feel it. It is very subtle. Very good. And just allowing yourself to bathe in these three energetics we are bringing to you. Staying present and relaxed. We will not talk for a few moments. Stay present. Stay aware of these gentle energies coming to you. As you continue to feel or sense these energies, to visualize them or imagine them, if you do not sense it, they are coming to you. But now we ask each one of you to place your hand on your heart and say to yourself, gently, softly say to yourself, I feel safe. I feel love. And feel it. Say to yourself, I feel safe. I feel loved. You are inside your cocoon with gentle energies caressing you, both on the physical and other dimensional levels, for you are a multi-dimensional being. In your cocoon, receiving these three gentle energy flows, and just saying to yourself, I feel loved. I feel safe. I feel loved. I feel safe. I feel loved. I feel safe. And we ask you to remember this feeling of being loved, of feeling safe. For in the days to come, when your anger or frustration is triggered and you catch it and you ask for our support, take a moment and say again, I feel safe. I feel loved. Relax and repeat this to yourself when you catch the anger arising. I feel safe. I feel loved. So feel in this moment love and safety. I feel loved. I feel safe. For you are surrounded by the love of so many of your guides. And now we bring you another and the final energy into your cocoon to join these three frequencies that are coming to you already. This is the energy that will support a gentle arising of old programs of anger and frustration. And so, beloved ones, welcome this next energy as it comes in a moment. Welcome it in, because this is a key to your future freedom, for your future inner peace, for support in resolving these old issues of anger and frustration. Some of them very ancient, some of them more recent. But it is time to resolve them with your compassion, awareness, understanding. And so we bring you this final energy into your cocoon right now. And here it comes, coming very softly at first, and then it will get a little stronger and a little stronger. Nothing to do, simply relaxing in your cocoon with 4 energetics coming to you now. And again, with your hand on your heart, say to yourself, I am so grateful and I welcome the opportunity to resolve my fear-based anger and frustration. I am grateful to receive the support to resolve programs of anger and frustration. I welcome the opportunity to resolve my anger. I look forward to moving deeper into my own inner peace. I welcome this process to move deeper into inner peace. And again, say to yourself with feeling, I am loved. I am loved. I am supported. I am supported. I welcome this opportunity to feel more freedom in my life. I welcome this opportunity to feel more freedom in my life. Totally relaxed inside your cocoon. Very good. Over the next few moments, we will be gently bringing this meditation to a close. You may sense as these energetics withdraw from your cocoon. And then the very cocoon dissolving around you. So now we invite you to be very aware of your own energy presence, feeling your energy. Feeling the room around you. Feeling your presence in the room. And beloved ones, we thank you for your participation. And remember, Alcazar often said, "We are with you, always. I am the commander. In love with you. We meet in a field of love." And so it is. And so, beloved ones, as you feel yourself in the body, in your room, it's time to very gently come all the way back. So when you are ready, without rushing, allowing your eyes to come open and to come fully back into the body. When you are ready. So just taking a moment to gently come back, bringing those soft energies with you. So that was a very different meditation. I've never done anything before that actually encourages some of these feelings to come up. So I'm curious, how was your experience? And I'm noticing in myself, I'm still not fully back in the body, so don't rush to come back. But when you are, and you feel like putting a comment in the chat, and I'm going to be interested to hear over these next days or weeks what you notice, if these old repressed angers arise and that you deal with them. I'd really like to hear, because this is something very new. And I'm going to be watching in my own life how this meditation has created a change to enable deeper peace. So several comments of appreciation. Linda is saying, oh, the comments are coming so fast. Linda is saying, wow, such peace and tranquility as rays of light came through my cocoon. Beautiful. And Maria is saying, I was enveloped by deep and profound colors of blue and violet. Very beautiful. And Liliane is saying, for a greater part I was gone. I will replay this now. Soft wave. Yeah, it's important if you spaced out, it's really important that you gave your permission when the commander asked for it, because that way all those energies will come to you. Karen was saying, I actually was feeling fear to do this, not wanting to face the anger, but having the support is giving me the courage to accept this challenge. That's really beautiful, Karen, because a lot of us will be feeling that fear, either consciously or subconsciously, because the subconscious is actually programmed just to keep you as you are. And so it needs a conscious decision and the support that the commander has given for allowing this old anger to come up, with the support to understand it, appreciate it. Did you notice that? When it arises, say thank you for arising, because you now have the ability to resolve that ancient programming. Peter is saying, I missed the first half. Can I catch up? Yes, you have to go back and listen to the recording. The first part was really important. And I see, yes, Brenda's already responded to that. Thank you, Brenda. Trudy is saying, wow, very powerful. My color's gold and violet, white and white. Yeah, it's different for everyone, because as Alcazar said, actually it was Alcazar and the commander were doing this one together. We're all unique, and so if you perceive colors, it will be unique to you. Melissa is saying, I cried because it has started for me recently already. And this kind of support, I feel so grateful. I feel so real and powerful. I feel more like me. I'm curious about what is the other side of this for me, and I'm excited. Yes, beautiful. Heather is saying, I cried so much as we started and went so deep into peace. I'm still coming back. Yes. Yeah, I feel the same. I'm still not totally back, but it feels great. Yeah. Leanne is saying, this meditation was intense and personal. I felt the guides were quietly watching me with some solemnity, as if this is a very important decision. I think you're absolutely right there, Leanne. I think this is actually a very important and critical choice that we're making if we choose to resolve these old anger issues. She goes on to say, as I have had intense temper in the past at times, and I could see back down many timelines. Yes, it is time to do this, and I'm grateful for the tools to do so and the loving support. And so many other comments coming in. So thank you all. Manuela is saying, I'm still feeling a strong energy on my solar plexus. And Anna is saying, I felt a little nervous in my body. Yeah, all these things are just different triggers. And also the support that was coming in whilst we were in that cocoon. And Joya is saying, I was shown a range of situations that I get myself into that bring me hurt. And then I feel anger at being treated badly. That's a beautiful insight already. Well done, Joya. And so you have an area already that you can start to investigate, ask for support. And remember, start with the gratitude. Thank you for this arising in me. And Maya is saying, I'm ready for whatever is going to happen. That's great, Maya. Me too. I expect many of us are a little nervous. How is this actually going to arise? But remember, the support is there. Remember, I feel loved. I feel cared for. Don't forget to invite the guides. I feel safe. This is an important one. I feel safe. Because when that anger arises, as the commander said, fear-based anger. Our anger is always fear-based in some way or another. Not always so obvious, but fear is behind all of these so-called negative emotions. Okay, so I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm really curious how this is going to touch us all in the days and the weeks to come. And I look forward to seeing the chat next time, see if anger has been arising and if we're starting to be able to dissolve it and free ourselves and move into that deeper peace. Okay, I love you. Take care. See you again soon.